So Lilley Cornett was a man. Lilley is the men's way of spelling it. In the Line Fork in this area, we have a neighbor. It's also named Lilley. And the First World War, Lilley served in the military. He was medically discharged, came back home, started working in the coal mines. And with that money and the military money, he was able to start buying tracts of property. So here total, now we have around 660. Originally, Lilley owned about 584. About 250 of that was old growth. Still is old growth. And he had it cruised several times. With that information, he kind of gathered what he had on his property. That's what we believe, that he was curious about what timber was here and what it was worth, because he loved the mountain, loved his woods, and he wanted to know everything he could about it. So when he passed away, his sons inherited the property, and they're the ones that decided to sell it. In the office, we have kind of came up with the history of how it came about. So Harry Caudill, the author and the lawyer from Whitesburg, his wife had a garden club meeting. She went to a garden club meeting in Hazard in 68, roughly 67, 68. And the guest speaker at the garden club meeting was a division of forestry, like the superintendent for the area. And he got her attention enough, she wound up writing a letter. I have a copy of the letter that she wrote to the forest supervisor. And with that, kind of sparked the interest. He kind of spread the word. He came out and looked at Lilley's Woods, is what she called it. It was just Lilley's Woods. And then the ball kept rolling. It finally got down to the Bureau of Outdoor Recreation in Atlanta. And they're the ones that kind of brought it about, and they decided to preserve this as a living museum. So it's been here ever since then. And it was purchased from the brothers, Lilley's sons, in 1979. All started in 68, 69. Division of Forestry owned it for several years. They decided that it was kind of not what their focus is. They're about managing timber and going about stuff like that. We don't touch any timber here. We don't plant anything. We don't cut anything. You know, Division of Forestry, that's what they do. They're about producing timber for consumption. They decided to get rid of it, and it was transferred to EKU in about 77, 78. That's kind of the brief history of Lilley's Woods, how it came to be, and how EKU became the managers of it.